Earful, a lengthy reprimand. Wives usually give their husbands an earful for their wrongdoings. Earnest, very serious. Despite earnest efforts, he cannot conclude the results of his experiment. Ebb, gradually become less or weaker. The relations between the two families are now at their lowest ebb. Ebullient, cheerful and full of energy. She sounded ebullient and happy. Echelon, a level or rank in an organization, profession, or society. Power is concentrated in the higher echelons of the organization. Eclectic, using ideas, taste, style from a wide variety of sources. As a thinker, he was eclectic. Ecstasy, an overwhelming feeling of great happiness or joy. Whenever I eat at my favorite restaurant, I am always in ecstasy. Efficacy, the ability of something to produce the intended results. The efficacy of the new treatment is yet to be verified by medical science. Effulgent, radiant, emanating joy or goodness. The bride was looking effulgent in her sparkling gown. Elan, energy and stylishness. They performed with uncommon elan on stage. Elated, very happy and excited. She was very elated on her wedding day. Elegant, graceful and stylish. Her sense of dressing is extremely elegant. Elicit, produce or draw out a response or reaction. We have not managed to elicit a response from him yet. Elite, a group of people regarded as the best. Education was once the prerogative of the elite and the rich. Eloquent, fluent or persuasive in speech or writing. The Prime Minister delivered an eloquent and well-informed speech. Elucidate, make something easier to understand. The instructor asked me to elucidate the summary of my report. Elusive, difficult to find, catch, or achieve. The mysteries of the universe are quite elusive. Emanate, originate or come out from. Happiness seems to emanate from her. Emancipate, free from any restrictions. He felt the only way to emancipate himself from his parents was to move away. Embargo, an official ban, especially on trade with a particular country. The government imposed an embargo on cotton exports. Embark, begin a new project or course of action. The company has embarked upon a risky project. Embarrass, make someone feel awkward or ashamed. His clumsiness embarrassed him. Embattled, facing many problems and difficulties. The embattled president had to resign. Embellish, make more attractive by adding decorations. Followers often embellish stories about their heroes. Embezzle, steal money placed in your trust or under your control. He was convicted of embezzling. Embroil, involve deeply in a conflict or difficult situation. The new drug has been embroiled in controversy. Eminent, distinguished or outstanding. He is an eminent scientist. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. After hearing my mother's life stories, I developed empathy for her. Emphatically, in a forceful way or clearly. The bill was emphatically passed in the Parliament. Empower, give authority, power, or confidence to. Only the powerful can empower others. Emulate, match or surpass. Her achievements will be hard to emulate. Enchanting, delightfully charming or attractive. I found the sight of swans absolutely enchanting. Encroachment, gradually advance beyond acceptable limits. It is increasingly difficult to shield farmlands from urban encroachment. Encrypt, convert into code. Banking details are encrypted to protect privacy. Endeavor, try hard to do or achieve something. She always encourages her children in their artistic endeavors. Endemic, of a disease or condition regularly found in a particular section. Corruption is endemic in our system. Endorse, publicly state that you support someone or something. I wonder how many celebrities actually use the products they endorse. Endowed, be endowed, have natural qualities or characteristics. Only a few are endowed with both brains and beauty. Endurance, the ability to endure something unpleasant. Air Force pilots undergo a series of trials to test their mental endurance. Enervate, make someone feel drained of energy. The hot and humid climate has enervated me. Engulf, sweep over something so as to completely cover it. An unexpected natural calamity has engulfed the whole state. Enigma, a mysterious or puzzling person or thing. It is often felt that death is an enigma, perhaps the ultimate mystery. Enrage, make someone very angry. Everyone at the party was enraged by his behavior. Enshrine, preserve a tradition or an idea. It is a right that is enshrined in the Constitution. Entangle, involve someone in a complicated situation. The politician has been entangled in scandal for months. Enthrall, fascinate someone and hold their attention. This book will enthrall readers of all ages. Entice, attract by offering something pleasant or desirable. The adverts entice customers to buy things that they do not need. Entrust, make someone responsible for doing something. It is true that top corporate positions are generally entrusted to competent men. Envisage, think of as a possible future. He envisages an era of great scientific discoveries. Ephemeral, lasting for a very short time. Fame in the world of rock, pop, and glamour is largely ephemeral. Epidemic, widespread occurrence of an infectious disease. The AIDS epidemic is accelerating very fast. Epitome, a perfect example of equality. She was the epitome of grace and elegance. Equanimity, calmness of temper. The petty ills of life do not disturb his equanimity. Equivocal, unclear or ambiguous. The politician gave an equivocal answer. Eradicate, remove or destroy completely. Smallpox has been eradicated from the world. Errant, straying from the accepted course or standard. She went to London and brought back her errant son. Erratic, not happening at regular times. The delivery of goods is very erratic in this area. Erroneous, incorrect or wrong. The report was concluded with erroneous results. Erstwhile, former. The Prime Minister has won over many of his erstwhile critics. Erudite, having great knowledge or learning. The instructor in our college was very entertaining and erudite. Escalate, increase rapidly. A few early protests in the country escalated into full civil war. Eschew, deliberately avoid doing something. He appealed to the crowd to eschew violence. Esoteric, understood by only a few people. Divine Comedy, by Dante is an esoteric book. Espionage, practice of spying. The official had been found guilty of espionage. Esteem, respect and admiration. The politician lost all his esteem in the scam. Estrange, no longer friendly or close to someone. She attempted reconciliation with her estranged brother. Ethereal, very delicate and light or spiritual. This music has an ethereal quality. Ethos, the characteristic spirit of a culture, era, or community. They are working to keep a democratic ethos alive in the country. Euphoric, a momentary feeling of great happiness and excitement. She was euphoric when she received the Oscar. Evade, escape or avoid somebody or something, especially by cunningness. He was charged with helping clients to evade tax. Evasion, the act of avoiding by trickery. He was arrested for tax evasion. Even-handed, fair and impartial. She had been even-handed with her fortune, discriminating against no one. Eventuality, a possible event or outcome. I am looking for a travel insurance policy that will cover me for any eventuality. Evict, legally force someone to leave a building or piece of land. She was evicted after a dispute with her landlord. Evoke, bring a feeling or memory to the mind. Smells and tastes often evoke memories from the past. Exacerbate, make something bad or worse. His angry comments have exacerbated tensions in the negotiation process. Exaggeration, a description that makes something larger, better, or worse. He told his story without exaggeration. Exalt, praise highly or rise to a higher rank. His behavior has exalted the power and prestige of his office. Exasperate, to annoy or irritate somebody very much. She was exasperated by his questions. Exceedingly, extremely. The Earth is exceedingly small in comparison to the Sun. Exceptional, unusual or not typical. She is an exceptional athlete. Excruciating, very painful or very embarrassing. He was groaning with excruciating pain in his back. Excursion, a short journey or trip taken for pleasure. Next week we are going on an excursion. Exemplary, providing a good example to other people. He received an award for his exemplary service in the company. Exertion, physical or mental effort. She was hot and breathless from the exertion of the marathon. Exigency, an urgent need or demand. In this exigency, we must look for aid from our allies. Exodus, mass departure of people. There has been a mass exodus of workers from the villages to the towns. Exonerate, officially state that someone has not done wrong. The police report exonerated James from all charges of corruption. Exorbitant, unreasonably high. The exorbitant cost of healthcare is distorting the entire economy in America. Exotic, strikingly colorful and unusual. The botanical garden has a number of exotic flowers and plants. Expedite, cause to happen sooner or be achieved more quickly. The company's managing director has promised to expedite the project. Expedition, a journey taken by a group of people for a particular purpose. We are going on a shopping expedition on Saturday. Expeditious, quick and efficient. The government is demanding an expeditious investigation of the crime. Expertise, great skill or knowledge in a particular field. Our scientists lack the expertise to tackle environmental problems. Explicitly, clear and detailed with no confusion. She told me explicitly to be at home by midnight. Exploit, make full use of something and derive benefit from it. We must exploit every opportunity to learn new things in life. Exponentially, becoming more and more rapid. The cost of higher education has increased exponentially over the last 30 years. Exquisite, very beautiful and delicate, of taste, highly refined. The dinner served at the party was highly exquisite. Extinct, no longer in existence. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years. Extirpate, destroy something that is bad or not wanted. The police have a specific goal to extirpate crime in the neighborhood. Extort, obtained by force, threat, or other unfair means. The criminals extorted money from a local businessman. Extortionate, of a price, too high. Many taxi drivers charge extortionate rates from tourists. Extravagant, spending more than is necessary. We must avoid extravagant habits. Extremity, the furthest point or limit. The lake is situated at the eastern extremity of the mountain range. Extrovert, an outgoing or socially confident person. His extrovert and lively nature is appreciated by all. Exuberant, lively and cheerful. She gave an exuberant performance. Exult, show or feel triumphant joy. The people exulted at the victory of their team. Eye-catching, immediately appealing or noticeable. The dresses of the models were really eye-catching. Eye-opener, an unexpectedly revealing event or situation. His speech was an eye-opener for us. Eyesore, a very ugly thing. The old factory in the city is an eyesore for everybody.